Then I asked him that what was going through his mind. He said if he had come back and met me without seeing our son, he was just going to cry. He was just going to shout. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hanze237. How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are doing great wherever you are watching me right now. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, you may want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right close to it, so anytime I release a new video on my channel, you will be the first to get notified. For my returning subscribers, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for your love and support. So today's video is a story time video. I'm here to tell you guys, I'm laughing, but when this thing happened to me, it wasn't funny. I'm here to share with you guys how my son almost got lost on Christmas Day, like this Christmas that just passed. Yes, you guys watch a video of me in Global Village with my family. Yeah, on that day my son got lost for like 10 minutes at least. Yeah, let's say 10 minutes or so, and luckily we found him. Like, look at that place, look at the picture, just go back and watch that video. Imagine that place, that chaos, and a lot of people there. For someone to get lost in that kind of place, even an adult, it's not an easy thing. So but I'm so happy to God that I finally saw my son. But I just want to share with you guys what happened, how he got lost, and how I found him. It wasn't easy at all. Like, it wasn't easy. Anything can happen at any time. And so before anybody comes here to judge me, like, how can your son get lost? What were you doing? What were you thinking? Sometimes some certain things happen within a twinkle of an eye that we cannot even control. And anybody that could be in my situation at that point, I think it could have happened to you. I don't know. And I learned a lot of lessons from that, which I'm going to share with you guys towards the end of this video. So what happened? Okay, on that day, my husband and I decided to go to Global Village to spend our Christmas, because we have been living in Dubai for some time and we have not been able to go to Global Village because of work and some other commitment. So we headed out to Global Village. We bought a ticket, got inside, and so when we got inside, we saw this guy, which I showed in the other video, that is selling these balloons. And so my son was interested in it. We got one for him. We had to tie that balloon on his wrist so that he can be playing with it. So while we're walking, we're equally viewing places, because I mean, it was our first time there. While we're taking care of our child, we equally have to experience that place as well. See the lights, see the beautiful cities, because I showed it's a Global Village where they have put like everything together. You have Morocco, you have Yemen, you have London there, you have the like Bush Khalifa and everything in one place. So we're just going around looking at places and equally trying to take some good pictures to, you know, keep memories of that day. And so it so happened that we got to a place where my husband was trying to show me the various cities, trying to call out the various cities. So since we're looking around, my son was standing there playing with that balloon. We do not know when, like, what happened. Like, he just left us. So as he's hitting the balloon on his hand, the balloon is like going away, going off from him. So he keeps hitting, and he got carried away and kept on hitting, and he was moving around. And then just 1 second, we couldn't see him anymore. It was like, where is Hanel? Where is Hanel? My husband is like, where is Hanel? I'm saying, where is Hanel? And we looked around, we could not see him, not knowing that he's following that balloon and he has gone somewhere else. And then oh my God. So we had to split. I went left, my husband went right, but deep down in me, I knew that he probably must have gone left. So I went left, searching for him, looking out for his jacket and everything. And a lot of things were running through my mind at that time, like, in this kind of place, what if I don't see him? What if? But in my mind, I was praying that we should see him. And I was just looking around. I tried to like compose myself. I didn't cry, thank God. I tried to compose myself. It hadn't gotten to that point that I'll cry. So we just looked around. I went left, looked everywhere until I was almost getting out of the gate. I couldn't see him. I I came back. My husband also came back and he said, have you seen him? I said no. I said, okay, let's check one more time. You go back to your left, search in the places that you didn't search before, and I'm going to go back inside. Like, it is a big place. Where are you even going to begin from? That was the question. Like, if he really gets missing in this place, where are we going to begin from? Is it that we're going to wait for everybody to get out, then we go to the administration? Like, we just got into that place, we didn't even know our way around. Like, even me that was there, I could easily get lost. And then in my mind, my husband's phone was with me, my phone was with me. I was like, okay, what if I lose my husband as well in the process of searching for my son? What am I going to do? So my God. Okay, so I had searched the second time, I didn't see him, so I was going. Now when they thought about my husband not having his phone with him, came to me, and that what if I lost my husband in the midst of this crowd as well? What am I going to do on my own? I had to go back to search for my husband. So on going back to search for my husband, something in me just said, take one more look behind you. So when I just turned my head behind me, I immediately, because I had the picture of the balloon that my son, it was is it Spider-Man? I had the picture of my son, of the balloon in my head, and my son had on his wrist. In short, he's dressing and everything. So the moment I turned, I saw my son. I saw that balloon. Next thing, I had to look at the baby that was having that balloon. It was my son. I rushed. This couple, they were carrying my son. One thing I forgot was to take a picture with them, because at that point picture was not even on my mind, but I really wish I took a picture with them. So I rushed to them and I'm shouting boo 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 boo, because that's his nickname, Boo Boo. So I went to him and called him Boo Boo, and then the guy that was carrying him asked my son that, is this your mama? He said yes, and he smiled at me. And so the guy told me that, oh, your son was standing somewhere saying, I'm looking for mama. Where is mama? Mama, mama, mama. And so, oh, so he noticed he's lost, and he's at least calling out. Then right there I was like, oh my God, we don't even have our phone number in his pocket and everything. So a lot of things started running through my mind there. But I'm so happy that I finally got to see my son. I was able to see him that early. Within like 15 minutes I was able to see him. And now I had to start looking for my husband. I started searching for my husband, and eventually I saw my husband too. And then he said, oh, finally you have seen him. And then I asked him that what was going through his mind. He said if he had come back and met me without seeing our son, he was just going to cry. He was just going to shout. That he was just going to shout there, because I mean, you needed to see that place. Like, I'm still telling you, go and watch that video. You see the crowd, then you understand why my husband would say he's just going to shout, because we didn't even know where to begin from. Like, if you go to such places, you guys need to stick together. Like, you need to hold your son. So for that reason, we didn't really enjoy that much, because our eyes were just focused on our son. Like, he had to carry him on his neck, carry him like very close to him. It's not an easy thing for you to lose anyone in any I said to my husband, so, oh, now I understand why, because I've worked in a mall before, and I have come across incidents where families will come together, and then the mother or the father they'll start searching for their children. And I'll be asking myself, like, how can you be shopping to an extent where you lose sight of your child? And when I found myself in that situation, and I understood what must have happened, like, sometimes it is not, you don't deliberately neglect your child, it's just something that can happen within the twinkle of an eye, like. And now I got to learn my own lesson the hard way, losing my son for a couple of minutes. And one thing that I will say is that I think I'm going to do henceforth is, because I can't promise that he will never get lost again. I hope he will never get lost again, but I can't promise myself that he won't, because children are children. They are very active. Like this, my own is super active. You can't even tell him to stay at a particular place. He can't. That's just him. Even now that I'm shooting this video, I keep shouting that, boy, stop noise, sit down, don't move, don't do this. I'm just wasting my time. So what I'll do is, each time I want to go out with him to a place where I know he can easily get lost, I'm going to write my name, my phone number, and my husband's phone number, so that at least if anybody sees him, they are going to search his pockets and probably call the number. That's the only thing that I think I can do, and I'm suggesting to anybody. I equally, now a lot of things, I'm now beginning to understand a lot of things, because I have seen some parents where they tie something on their wrist, and then like a backpack, the child is carrying the backpack, and then he has a long rope that is being tied on the father or the mother's wrist, so that the child cannot get away from them. I've seen that a couple of times in the airport. So even if the child is ahead of the father, like how many centimeters, the child is still very attached to the father. So those are some of the things that I think, measures that I think I'm going to take to combat such a situation. But it is not a it's not a fun thing. Now I'm laughing, but it's not a fun thing to go through. And it's not easy to be a parent at all. And if I've ever judged someone that lost his or her child around me, I'm so sorry. I've learned my lesson, and I just said, okay, why not do a story time about it? And please do not judge me. Oh, if you want to judge me, don't worry. What happened to me, it will happen to you as well. But I don't pray for that to happen at all, even to me a second time. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. Hit the like button, share it with your loved ones, and you know what, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Have you witnessed this kind of situation before with your child? How did you handle it? What are some of the measures in which you can take or you can put in place to avoid your child being lost or getting lost in a crowd, or a way that if a child gets lost, how can they easily trace that child back to you? Let me know in the comment section. Bye bye guys. Bye bye from Rosie.